It doesn't matter what you choose to call it, whether you choose to call it a transition period or a movement. It was a process of change, and it's impossible to ignore that process of change. I used to live in Italy, and it's impossible to walk down the street or live in that place without understanding and having an impact on your everyday life.
I think the opportunity to study in Venice is a really unique and phenomenal one that Warwick encourages. I love that Warwick encourages their students to go abroad. I think it's not only an opportunity to expand our horizons academically, to have access to archives, to other scholars, to all of the art and history that's available in Venice, but also to fend for yourself in a foreign country. I was part of the Erasmus scheme at undergraduate, and so I believe very strongly that going abroad helps you become a better individual and a better scholar. And I think that my own work has improved from spending time living by myself. And I think a lot of the personal confidence that you gain when you are put in that situation is transferred back into your academic work and improves you both personally and as a student.
For me, seeing Titian's Assumption is something that will just never leave me, because the colours in real life are just incredible, really amazing.
So yeah, I think the term our students spend in Venice, which is the first term, is absolutely fundamental, because I think that's where they establish these bonds, between themselves, but also become, I think, immersed in the Renaissance and what the Renaissance signifies, and I think in a material evidence of Renaissance culture that they are faced with on a daily basis.
I think in terms of my personal trajectory, the Renaissance, the reason why I chose this Masters is because I thought it would give me a lot of transferable skills, but also its nature as an interdisciplinary Masters allows me to tailor it to my interests, which happens to be theatre. And I want to work in theatre, and coming at it from an academic background and having the opportunity to make of it what I want, hopefully will provide me with something I can carry forward into the future.
So the way our students are exposed to interdisciplinarity is primarily because they all come from different disciplinary backgrounds. So some of them will be historians, art historians, intellectual historians, some will have studied languages and literatures. So they will all bring slightly different perspectives to the materials that we're looking at. And I think that's one of the sort of really distinctive strengths of the centre. It's them being able to benefit from the kind of perspectives that they all bring and that sort of complement each other and sort of enrich the kind of questions that they will ask at the end of their degree.